Yo, 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 yo.
Oh,
What up, though? Welcome back to Late Night
wow.
with Nate and Adrienne. I'm your boy, Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
Episode 52. We appreciate y'all for checking in. Shout out to the No Sleep Crew. Hit that bell, like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. If you're still eating those Thanksgiving leftovers, throw them shits out.
That's a
Throw them
very
shits
good
out. What's going
question.
on, Boogie?
That's a very good question. Like, what's the cutoff day? Like for Thanksgiving? Like
Ooh.
leftovers.
Saturday. Saturday is the cutoff for me. Sunday, the dressing. That's probably your last day.
Saturday?
Yeah, I feel
Nah,
like
it
Saturday's
gotta be
cutoff.
it gotta be Sunday. Sunday, Monday. Cause that that ain't
Monday.
nothing. Yeah, that ain't nothing but a day and a half.
Well, I mean, when are you cooking this stuff? Are you cooking on Wednesday night? Are you cooking on Thursday? That kind of depends on, your timetable. And also
True.
depends on the dish too. Because some things they start to turn a little bit. Turkey starts to get a little smell, get that little slimy layer on it. Just depends.
I don't
Sometimes the
do none. I
dressing be
don't do none
turning
of
kind
that.
of
So I don't know.
green.
I don't know them. I don't know that. So
It just depends on what it is. It really depends.
okay.
Saturday. I'm saying a strong Saturday. Sunday, Monday, you borderline,
Monday
Walking
you tossing
Dead.
it. Monday, if you're not eating it, you gotta toss it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel like Monday you're gonna be in the hospital. You're pushing. You're gonna have a stomach. Okay, it might not be the hospital. You're gonna have the BGs on Monday.
Mm.
Tuesday, you're probably gonna be in the hospital. If you're still eating leftovers by Wednesday, you about to be visiting God. I kind of put it that way.
You sound like JD singing Sunday. We up. You can find me up.
Fire me up in one tweezy by Neezy for sheezy. It's just like
Your ass was like Monday. You found my ass in ER.
remind me of that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Oh
Thursday,
yeah.
Friday, Saturday, your ass is dead.
Yo,
It's,
stop.
but sure, what's going on, Boogie man? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm fabulous, tired as ever, because I decided to once again venture out of my home and visit another place that I shouldn't be in. And I went
Where
to,
in the world
right,
was Adrian San Diego?
stupid. Nah, surprisingly, I went to Atlanta. Actually, first I went to Columbus, Georgia,
Okay.
to go visit the famo for the first time.
How was that?
My 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 boo thing, my bae's famo. It was cool. It was cool. I'm always fidgety and overthinking stuff, but then I realized I was like, oh yeah, I'm actually a nice person. I'm a good person. You be like thinking of back by all the dumb shit that you done did, and you
Yeah.
start to realize like, oh yeah, so social media wasn't out back then. We good, we
I
Gucci, we
got
Gucci,
no proof.
we Gucci, we
We
Gucci.
Gucci out here. So moms liked you and everything. She got the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Okay. You was a little
See,
shaky on that. It was maybe
I
second
you
visit.
right. That's what I'm saying. I told you this when after it happened. I'm like, it's kind of hard to tell because I feel like all parents, when they first meet somebody, they always give you this artificial
Yeah.
intro space, and not until maybe like second or third when they start sitting you down, getting to the nitty gritty to really give you some examples to see how you gonna act and stuff like that. So yeah, it was all love.
I'm
I
glad you
was
passed the test.
yeah,
I'm glad. I'm thankful. She didn't kick you out. You didn't have one of
heck yeah,
those unforgettable Thanksgivings. I'm glad. It all. I was like, Booker, you good? You good? I'm like, man, brush your
true.
shoulders off. You AB. Out here in these
Yeah,
streets.
I will say those are kind of the best holiday Thanksgivings though. When you go to events and there's a memorable moment that didn't happen to you,
This is
oh
true.
man, those are the best. Those are the best.
This is very true. I did see on the timeline a couple burnt turkeys,
Yeah,
a couple people still dropping pans of macaroni and cheese. I was like, how are y'all still doing this? I was like, if you just ain't sturdy with the hands, let someone else carry the tray in. Like, why,
yeah,
why are we doing this?
yeah. Somebody put them paws on it that knows
Like
how
for
to.
real. You ain't got no
Yeah,
upper body strength. Maybe you should get you a little push cart when you're trying to transfer food from the car to the establishment or some shit. I don't
facts.
know.
But how you feeling? How was your week? How was your
Man,
holiday?
holiday was good, ate entirely too much,
Natural, natural, natural.
the lady did a turkey for the first time, her first turkey, so I had
Hey,
to shout out her, didn't burn it. Turkey was great. Sometimes
hey.
people dry out turkey, especially their first turkey. I was like, man, this turkey was juicy. I was
Mm,
like, wow. So kudos to the chef. Homie Chanzo came over. Per usual, always does Thanksgiving with us.
okay.
Brother was knocked out, so the biggest kudos to the chef is when you eat and pass out right after. So
Unhealthy
that's
move,
cool.
but that is an indicator of someone enjoying their meal. I'm enjoying. Hey man, it's a
yeah,
unhealthy. You supposed to after you eat. I'm always that weirdo health conscious freak. But after you eat, you're supposed to go get up and walk around, go for a
yeah.
walk,
Nobody's doing
go.
that on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know ain't nobody doing that. And I'm also not the person that's sitting here that's gonna pry and tell people like, hey, you're supposed to get up and go. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just let you
Like,
live.
shut up, nigga.
You want to get an ulcer? Go right ahead, buddy.
Thanksgiving is just the day that we all know. It's like, hey, we know what it is. It's like, look, I had already been working out up until Thanksgiving. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put pounds on. So let me try to, at
This nigga
least
said, "Let me beef
slow
up
this down.
before I beef up."
Exactly. Let me slow this down just a little bit. So now it's like, okay, body's prepared. So now that we're cruising into Christmas, my body will be set up, start working out again
Wow,
after, New Year's. We're
niggas
prepared.
out here really
You know,
prepping his body.
you got to plot and plan in between these holidays. You got to get because, let's be real. Thanksgiving, you're going to be gluttonous. Christmas, you're going to be eating a lot of bullshit too. New Year's, you're still going to be eating some bullshit. January 2nd, we are working out again. That's just the way
Oh
it goes.
God, oh
You know,
God.
it's
I
just
guess, I guess
just
that's
the way
how
it
it
goes.
goes.
I did watch the Super Bowl on Thanksgiving. The Lions go to Thanksgiving every year. We play. That's our Super Bowl. We lost to the Bears, so I was like,
I
good
was a
year,
little
another Super
confused right
Bowl.
there. I was like, "What? The Super Bowl ain't till January or
But
February."
every year the Bears and the Lions play, or the Bears and the Packers play on
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
what a
It's Detroit's
contract
Super
they
Bowl.
signed.
Because nobody else wanted that game back in the day, so we got stuck with it. So now all y'all niggas that hate on the Lions, y'all are forced to watch us stink it up every Thanksgiving. You're welcome.
What a blessing.
Y'all should be thankful that y'all have good teams to cheer for. Okay, y'all could be Lions fans. Okay, so be thankful that y'all not us. Just be thankful that y'all not us.
I'm proud. I'm proud the fact that you had a chance to stuff your face and watch your team lose.
Hey man, I was thankful for the small things. Thankful for the small things. But you know what time it is, Boogie? It is time to keep this thing on rolling for a segment that we like to call Tipping the Hat. For those of you who are just now checking in, this is a segment where we like to shout out folks who are, doing dope things in the community. Let's go ahead and get right. Actually, you know what? Let me back up before we get into tipping of the hat. We actually have to send out some condolences. Let me get to those. Condolences to the Avant family. Jacqueline Ava sadly was killed in a home invasion. Definitely, when I read about this, I was like, man, what is the fuck going on out in
Unthinkable.
Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm.
Especially, no one should go out like this, but like to make it to 81 years old, man, especially a family that is that prominent, like this is crazy. They
Mm-hmm.
actually did just they caught the dude that broke in. So hopefully they put him under the jail. Because no one should have to go out like that, especially in their own home. So definitely condolences to the Ava family.
Absolutely.
Also, we had the passing of Robert Lee Elder. He was the first black man to play at the Masters in 1975. He just passed away, and actually, just acknowledged him or honored him at one of the last Masters events. So
About
definitely
fucking time.
condolences to his family. Look at some of the pictures, bruh, out there. You know, he was styling out there on the course. You know, he had to endure a lot of crazy things. Talked about, you know, white folks moving his ball, you know, cheating
Yeah.
him on the score. So believe me, we appreciate you, the efforts that you did, Mr. Elder. Open up the doors for Tiger and other golfers. And sadly, Virgil Abloh passed away a couple days ago. That was definitely a blow to the fashion industry,
Absolutely.
hip hop. A lot of people gave their condolences. Louis Vuitton actually just had
His last.
his
Yep.
last show, and they unveiled the statue and everything. Did you ever get to go to any of his exhibits or anything?
No, I didn't get a chance to because I myself was a dummy thinking that, it was going to be around, for an extended period of time. But I'm very upset that I wasn't able to check it out. But I've heard great things. I mean, he was a visionary. He did a creative genius and really just rebranded Louis Vuitton men
Louis
department, like
Vuitton,
just in
Nike,
general, just off
you know,
white.
Pyrex, yeah, Off White,
Yeah,
yeah.
it made him. Yeah, it's just a reminder. Like, despite him suffering silently, he made it a point to still live his life and fight as hard as he could. So
It's one of those things where I hate when people say suffer silently because they didn't suffer silently. Him and Chadwick,
no,
you
he
know,
didn't. No,
they they were with their family, the people who close to them
yeah,
knew. We just didn't know, which
which I can appreciate.
yeah, I definitely appreciate when people don't give us because we're not entitled to that. You know,
No,
it's
we're not.
nobody's business. Which I think now everybody thinks that we're so entitled to everything because of social media. When it's like, nah,
Good
man.
point.
Um,
Overshare.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people who are oversharers, and it's actually I don't want to say cool that he kept that from us, but it's nice to see that people don't give you everything they can, have moments where it's just between them and their family. So I
Absolutely. He
respect people
he he
who
was
don't
able
share
to
everything.
separate. He was able to separate and live his life the way he wanted to live, as well as present his art the way he wanted to.
That and he definitely inspired so many other black creatives, black designers. I mean, we can only imagine the great works that are going to come from the people he's inspired from here. So
Absolutely.
definitely condolences to him and his family and everyone else that passed here.
Absolutely.
Now we can keep this thing on rolling to a segment that we like to call
What a
tipping the
transition.
hat.
I'm tipping my hat.
Yeah, we're still working on those transitions. You know, look, I mean, it's first time back in a week. We're a little rusty here. We're just a bit rusty here, but it's tip of the hat. We like to shout out black folks who are doing dope things. Who you got here, Boogie?
I have none other than the pop queen herself from Barbados. From Barbados. If you didn't know by now, but Barbados decided to cut ties from Queen Elizabeth old ass and become a republic. Okay, and in their dazzling ceremony, they made a point. The prime minister, the PM, was like, you know what? I'm gonna honor Rihanna, Robin, Rihanna Fenty
Fenty.
Fenty as a national hero of Barbados. It was a number of them, and I believe she was number seven, and
To be honored, or
to be honored. Yeah,
I
she
wonder
was
how they
number.
figured that out. Like, who
Yeah,
gets
that's
to
a
go
good
before
question.
Rihanna?
I don't know. That's a very good question, but
Because
she's
I would
done
be up
so
there.
much.
I'd be up
Yeah.
there like, what did you do? Like number 6. I'm like, how
Oh,
many
stop.
platinum records you got? Are you a billionaire?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
stop.
giving, black women all over this world opportunities to have makeup. Blend,
Mm,
bitch. That was all because of me.
wow.
I'd be like, I did this.
Wow.
Like, what did you do? Like,
Yeah, but
I would be up there like,
wow.
do you know Jay-Z and Beyonce? No.
Oh God.
Okay, then I should be at least number 2.
But yeah, she's done so much. She's such a humanitarian, and she
You think
always
the
puts
Queen's mad?
Barbados. What's up?
You think the Queen's mad?
I, I feel like the Queen don't know what's going on. That's just my opinion. But if she knew, she would be upset. Yeah.
It was like, Mob, that island over in the Caribbean, they're no longer under our thumb. Which one? You know?
Facts.
It's probably like a which island for them. It's like,
Seriously.
we've got so many more.
Yeah. So the fact that they were able to come up with an agreement to remove
to
their ties from the UK Parliament, get out.
That first inaugural Independence Day next year is going to be a banger.
Oh, it's going to hit different. That crop over, that harvest is going to hit a little different.
That carnival, yeah, like they about to lose their fucking mind. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and book a ticket. I want to be a part of that.
Where there's no lies there. So tip my hat off to Riri and Barbados for sure. So.
Yes, that is definitely.
Who you got? Who do you got?
I am tipping my hat to none other. You see it. You see what I'm wearing here. For those of you who are listening, I got the hat on, the Block M. Michigan is number 2 in the country. They took down Ohio State this past weekend. I am happy to say that I am 100% okay with the Lions losing every fucking game. If that means that Michigan goes all the way, I will sacrifice the Lions if Michigan goes all the way and they busted Ohio State's ass on Saturday. So now they are on their way to the Big Ten Championship on Saturday where they play Iowa. Fellas, do not let me down. Do not let me down, because if they win this game, we are going to the playoffs. So please, fellas, let's get this done. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh. He got his first win against Ohio State in like 10 tries or whatever. We haven't beat Ohio State in like 10 years. So kudos to you, Jim, for getting the job done. Also, kudos to him. He's got I think roughly $5 million worth of bonuses that he is set to get this year when it's all said and done for winning and all this good stuff. He's going to be donating his bonuses back to the athletic department to help pay, money for people who lost their jobs or had to cut their wages during the pandemic. So that was definitely kudos to him for giving that money back. He's finally earned a paycheck. He has finally earned it because that seat was hot, because I've been one of them people who's like, get his ass the fuck up out of here. But he won. So, hey, we're good for right now.
That's a black coach, right?
No, he's white. He is white. If he was black, I would be not trying to get him up out of there. He's a white dude.
Oh, see, I don't have any context in this, so I'm gonna refer to you.
You'll see the drip though. You'll see it.
Right.
You'll see it. Hold on. Let me put the scarf. Yeah, there we go. You'll see it. Let me let this hang down a little bit. Every time I make a very good point, I'm just gonna flip the scarf.
You look like you're a part of the other school of wizardry.
I mean, black wizards. I'm sure it was a thing back in the day. It probably ran them off. These niggas is too powerful.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Who you got for your honorable mention? No, you got somebody.
Honorable mention. Now I'm speaking in Caribbean vibe language.
I was like, where did this accent come from?
Once you say Rihanna, Fenty,
you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. But
anytime I hear Jamaican accent, I always gotta go into Cool Runnings.
You have to.
Some people say they can't believe Jamaica, we on the bobsled team.
Even though they fucking hate, I know they hate it, and I'm sorry. Y'all.
Oh, I know they do.
but we have to give an honorable mention to all of the black women, again, making history.
Yes.
In the pageantry world, we have a black Miss USA, a black Miss Teen, and a black Miss Universe.
Sweeping them. Swept them. Shout outs to all.
So, yes. Shout outs to those queens. for
The
sure.
Queens.
The Queens. Let's go to Queens.
The Queens. The one singer, the two junior, the fastest of the fastest, the mega sprinters.
Oh God.
Yo,
Oh,
let's get to this first ad and we'll be right back.
the hate that we about to get.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They'll give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code late night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. First topic of the day. There's a petition going around to get the media to stop interviewing Jada and Will Smith. This petition earlier today was over about 11,000. I signed a petition sometime this afternoon.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, I did. I legit signed. Like this picture here, for those of y'all who are actually watching, that shows when I signed it. Is that like some type of what 12,000? Let me see if I can zoom in and see what that is there. Yeah, it's at 12,933. I would have been the 33. They was at 32. I bumped it up to 33 because I'm doing my part to let everyone know that we are tired of this bullshit. We are tired, Will. We are tired, Jada, of y'all oversharing asses. Just tired.
Why are y'all tired? Why?
Because this is information that none of us wanted to know. Will just told us that, ooh, I had so much sex that I was throwing up on myself.
But
Ooh,
so you guys are
like,
just
come on, Will.
headline. Why are y'all some headline reading only mofos? Okay, this is all clickbait. Clearly, this is all clickbait. You guys forget. You guys forget all the time. First of all, Will Smith is trying to promote a book.
Yes.
Number one, so he's going on book tour. So you're gonna hear Will a lot more. Jada, her mom, her daughter, Red Table Talk. They're vamping up a new season. It's in full effect. So unfortunately, guess what? What bleeds, it leads. Okay, that's what they're doing right now.
Will does not have to say, hey guys, I had so much sex that it made me throw up. I was throwing up all on the coochie. I was throwing up just everywhere.
Yeah, see,
It was
now,
just
now you exaggerating. He ain't
all
say
over
none
the
of that.
place.
He ain't
Like,
say none of that.
Will could have just been like, hey, y'all, just buy my book. And people would have been like, you know what, Will? The Fresh Prince. Yeah, I like that dude. You know what? Men in Black. Ah, great. He did make that terrible Wild Wild West movie, but I still like Will. You know what? I'm going to buy his book anyways.
You
could have just
know what
did
I'm
that.
getting? You know what I think what happened? Somebody bought his book and only literally read 4 or 5 pages and was like, I got some headlines for you guys, and just tacked on the picture of Will and said some dumb shit like that.
Nah, I'm still sticking by my decision to sign the petition. So, are you saying you want more information from Will and Jada? You want them to give us more?
No. What I'm saying is I'm okay with the amount that's been given out because I've heard more about so many other people. Yes, lately there has been an inflation of Will and Jada news, but we can always do this one thing that people forget to do sometimes But I still have to remind folks to just scroll the fuck up. Don't
No, you
read
can't
the
do that.
shit.
You can't do that. You
Why?
can't do it. It's in every, no matter where you go. No, even if you're scrolling, it's like, oh, entanglement. Oh, I throw up when I see coochie. Oh,
See,
my kid.
you just add more
Oh,
stuff. Now you just add more stuff to
I'm
it.
in
What
love
are
with
you
my
playing
co-host for my
telephone
first
right now?
movie. You know, it's like, oh, we moved this big ass red table in my living room. Now I can't get it out. Oh,
God.
I planned this 40th birthday party for her and she didn't like it. Oh, she's still in love with Tupac. You know, it's literally every day is something new with them. Every day. Every day. You know who we don't hear from? You know, we don't hear from Will's first son. That nigga, he knows what to do. He's like, I'm a celebrity kid. I'm just gonna play this thing cool, let this thing just ride on out and not have my business out here. But his mom and daddy's like, no, everybody's gonna know about all of this. I'm okay with back in the day when we didn't know what celebrities were doing. I'm okay with just not knowing. That's cool too.
I mean, like I said earlier, we're in the generation of oversharing, so I can understand when there are moments where you just feel like every single hour of the hour there's a new story of something about the same celebrities that you keep hearing about. But at this point, I feel like we should start questioning these gossip sites.
Right? It's like y'all ain't got nothing else to fucking report on.
Can y'all be a little bit more creative?
I was like, enough.
You gotta be. I don't believe Will and Jada are telling their team to hit these sites with all these outlandish stories.
They might be.
Doubt it. I
They
doubt
might
it.
be.
All the time? No,
I
I doubt
mean,
it.
you're trying to sell books, man. It's about them numbers out here. It's clear. It's clear just by Will's name alone. He's not selling books. So he's got to pull everything out his ass. And you know, I just want let's go back and revisit this throwing up from the sex. How much sex do you have to have? That's a lot of coochie. That is a lot to just be like, you know what?
I also have to say, for those that are complaining about hearing that particular headline, then you can't relate. So you don't have a dog in this fight. So I'm gonna need you to pull the fuck back.
That
And
might
go.
also be why people are so upset. It's like we ain't never gonna have that much sex in our lives. So nigga, I don't want to hear about this shit. Okay. Talk to me about the plant worker, like the average nigga. I was like, okay, you know what? The month of March was a good month for you, bro. Okay.
Yo, I hate you.
Don't nobody want to hear about Will. Like, ooh, feel sorry for me. I've had so much sex in 1987 that I just throw up when I see coochie. Ooh. Like
and I bet you everything's being said out of context. I know for sure. I guess the biggest question is, would you, after all this media and press that's been out, that we've been seeing Will do, because he's on this book tour, would you be interested in reading the book?
No. I know it all now. I don't need to read the book.
Oh, God.
I mean, we know where it started. In West Philadelphia, nigga was born and raised. Okay.
Wow. That's what we're doing?
Then we just we know the timeline.
He did Independence Day. He did he did
Men in Black.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
We know this nigga's timeline.
Right.
Him and Jada got together. You know, he made Wild Wild West, and him and Jaden made a movie together, Shark Tale. We know the nigga's timeline. And then somehow now we've gotten to coochie makes him throw up, or at some point in time it did. You know what else I want to know here is, if you know that's an issue for you, do you tell like the people you're engaging with, like, hey girl, when we get to this point where I'm about to buzz, get your bib, I might throw up on you too. And, you know, like, how do you have that conversation? Do you just not even tell them, like, oh, that's the first time it's ever happened? Like, how do you go into that?
Yeah, maybe the first time it's ever happened, he probably didn't tell him, but after that, he was like, yeah, before we do anything, I'm gonna need you to sign this NDA because it's gonna get weird.
That's another thing. Those were some ironclad NDAs for that to never get out. Will Smith has been in Hollywood for a long ass time, and no one has ever let that slip out. I did. I was to a podcast. They did say in the book he mentioned how he was turned down by Hillary on the show, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn,
yeah.
nigga. I was like, you couldn't even pull Hillary. Like, what are you, Will Smith? Like, you are Will fucking Smith.
Hey, some people actually have standards and not just trying to fuck the hottest thing on planet. Because to me, I feel like if I was approached by Will Smith, especially during his prime, I'd be like, ugh,
you like this
for
corny
what?
nigga?
Yeah, I'd be like, ugh, sorry. That honestly, I always
I
thought he
wonder
was
if that's
cute,
what
but I
Pepper
wasn't
said
hot.
to him.
Yeah, I always
Pepper
thought
was
he
like,
was cute.
where Tretch at?
Yo, stop.
I feel bad for Will's had a hard life, man. You out here, you a good looking brother, mega celeb out here, just getting it all thrown at you, and then you just, I don't know what to say about Will, man. I just don't know what to say.
I mean, we all know what to say. Don't feel sorry for the man.
Yeah, no, I really can't. I was trying to, but I was like, nothing on this earth can ever make me feel sorry for Will Smith. Still not buying his book though. You want no sleep crew? Why don't y'all buy the book? Let us know how it is. Let us know.
Yeah, I don't think this was a pity tour, a pity party tour. It was more so like, let me show y'all what I had to endure being in Hollywood. Starting, this man was in his young. He was a young 20. He like, come on now, like
Yeah.
he's been famous for a long time. Will Smith is 51 now. Just put that in, take that into perspective.
I'm like 30 years he's been famous, if not longer.
Yeah, put that in. Like, visualize the fact that he's been in Hollywood for that long, and the only thing we're complaining about Will Smith is that he decided to start oversharing about his time in Hollywood. That's it.
I mean, you're making some valid points here. You're making some very valid points here.
I'm okay with this. I'm just saying, I'm okay with this.
You know, I just feel like, you know what, Will, just dial it back some. You know what? Maybe we should just get to like, hey, you know, for Memorial Day is what we like to cook on the grill. Let's have those types of conversations before we just get into, all of what they've given us. We don't need that.
So what you're saying is your prediction of the book is chapter 1. So I started throwing up after like, come on, bro.
I feel like it goes literally chapter 1, West Philadelphia, chapter 2, the coochie makes me barf. That's
God.
I feel like that's where it goes. Then it goes to the ending of it, and it's like Red Table Talk. There's probably a chapter called Red Table, or Jada Makes Me Cry. I feel like
stop.
We can predict what this book is going to be about. I'm almost sure we can predict this.
I think Will is a lot tougher than what we've been seeing in the media, because it does look like Jada is a bull
in a China shop. And Will would be that China shop. Cause it's like, God damn, dude. Like, I hope she tells you before she drops all this information to the world. Like, hey, boo, you might want to stay off of Twitter for the next 24 to 48 hours. Like, what is going on here?
But at the same time, Jada had this face like, nah, I'm telling my truth, but I'm holding in your dirt because you done did some dirt. You got some real skeletons.
Man, I kind of do want to know. I'm like, well, since we know Jada's information, we do kind of need to know, Will. We need to know your dirt too.
I don't want to know Will. I don't want to know Will's dirt, just because it's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings.
Yeah, it's gonna break up some families. It's you slept with the Fresh Prince. It's gonna be
like if Will discloses anybody or just like half of the people, it's gonna be real uncomfortable in Hollywood, trying to maneuver in Hollywood.
Oh man, it literally is. Oh, like I said, it's gonna be you slept with the Fresh Prince. It was just that one time. It was like, it's literally gonna be my bad. How many of his co-stars?
Because people people forget we wouldn't have known about the entanglement if it wasn't for August himself. Because August
It's true.
was feeling a little butthurt.
He's feeling a little
And
froggy. He was like, you know what, fuck it. He was like, fuck it. I'm just going, he was like, this thing's bigger than me, baby. He pulled, around. He was like, I'm taking all y'all niggas down. He was like,
he's
I'm
like,
snitching on everybody.
I'm putting on cases on all y'all.
He was like, I'm telling everybody's business. So it was like, well, here we are. And thus, now we have this book. Will probably was like, this book was not going to come out at all. But thanks to August, fuck it. I got to just put this shit out here. I got to tell my truth.
Yeah.
That's probably
So
what it was.
I feel I'm on the fence. So I say, tell your truth. Talk your shit, Jay and Will. Talk your shit.
Yeah, Jay and Will, I'm not on that same. I'm on the opposite line here as my co-host here. So yeah, I don't need to see or hear that shit.
Like, we're not gonna see it. Best believe we're not gonna see it. we not gonna see none of that.
I don't need to read it. I don't want to see any of this. At least if I can say this, Will, Jada, I know y'all listening, friends of the pod. At least give us until April. At least April until y'all decide to, give us any more information. At least April.
That's
fair.
We should
be good by that time.
That's fair.
I think we should.
Good luck, y'all.
For real. Yo, let's get to this ad.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Go on over to their IG. It's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy. Everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code LATE NIGHT, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Topic number 2. This was one where I was really like scratching my head at because I didn't know where this was coming from. I saw it on one girl's page and I was like, I don't care. Then it just out of nowhere just started blowing up. For those of you who are listening, there's a picture on the screen with the caption, people on Facebook having a full blown gender war about this photo. In the photo is a little homie out here in his little make-believe kitchen set. Got a little backsplash and everything. This thing looks better than some people's kitchens, and folks out here are upset, basically saying little boys should not have kitchen sets. I've seen a lot of interesting tweets out here. Let's pull up a couple of these. Let me zoom in because this thing is small. Some of these tweets here. If y'all buy your son a kitchen set, please keep him away from mine. I don't care. That shit ain't right. And y'all dead ass wrong for trying to ride a wave like it is. Grill sets are for boys and kitchen sets are for girls. Another tweet. Y'all niggas need to stay in y'all sons' lives. For some strange reason, these single mothers think it's okay to buy their sons kitchen sets. Watch when they run. What? They ran out of toolbox sets. So those were some of the opposing tweets. Then we get to some of the people who were like, don't really care, don't really give a fuck. It's like, no way y'all are saying that a baby kitchen set shouldn't be played with by little boys because it's weird. What about a child playing and being a child is weird? Followed by my son can get a kitchen set if he won't. I don't like how y'all sexualize toys for kids. So, Boogie, what side of the fence are you on? Your little boys have kitchen sets. Yay or
yeah.
nay? What says you?
Hell yeah. They should have a kitchen set. A grill, a broom, a
A
vacuum.
mop, a dustpan.
Like at this point, are y'all putting genders on furniture, on appliances? We're putting gender on appliances. At this point, shouldn't you be teaching your kids in general being independent is cool. But making sure that you know how to feed yourself when I'm not around is probably the best right now. Survival is what you need to be doing. So you need to be doing so you could be fit to go on and be by yourself. Okay, lead a house. I'm. This is such an idiotic conversation and topic. See, the kitchen set, the image. First of all, it has such a neutral color. It's gray, black with colorful pots and pans. Are you telling me you don't want your son to have some fashion in the kitchen? What if
Man,
this man becomes a cook? So a
right.
chef. What if he just discovers the fact that he loves to cook in general? It could be cordon bleu, go to Pelly, go to Italy. Like, come on now. Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay out here. There's a number of possibilities that can help a boy in general just flourish. In the fact that they're trying to be close minded and attach a sexual orientation with appliances is baffling to me.
Not only appliances, but like excuse me, one of the tweets said to children's toys. Like these
Yeah,
are just toys.
yeah,
Cooking is a life skill. I mean, no
yeah,
matter who you are, you should be able to know how to cook, man.
yeah.
You know what's crazy here is then when people say stupid shit like this, then they get upset. Like the young lady who was like, "Don't bring your boys around my sons." Then people get upset when it's like when their son grows up and then they're talked about by their partner. He doesn't know how to
Mm-hmm.
cook. He doesn't know how to do anything because he didn't
Mm-hmm.
learn this as a child. No one is
Mm-hmm.
saying you should be out here making, you don't got to make 7-course meals. No one's saying that, but you should at least be able to cook, something to sustain yourself, to feed yourself. I mean, what if
Yeah.
you have a partner who doesn't know how to cook? Like, what do you do then? Like, are you always going to use Doordash? I mean, these are just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Also, it's like, do these niggas never watch Chopped? They don't watch any Food Network. A
Nope.
majority of the people on these shows are men. How
Yeah.
many women come on these Food Network shows talk about how it is such a male dominated field?
Yeah.
And y'all are like, my son can't be no cook. He can't have no imaginary place. This is imaginary, right?
Yeah.
Your
I was just gonna
imagination.
say how stupid and childish of them, of the people that's opposing this, to first of all, there is no way I'm letting what is he, about five,
He's got to be
6?
like 4 or 5.
Okay, a 4 or 5 year old actually touch a real appliance in general. This man is imagining and practicing with invisible produce and vegetables right now. He is chefing up air right now,
Legit.
and y'all are upset. Y'all got your drawers
I don't
bunched
get it.
up. I'm lost
So
because yeah,
go ahead,
I
my bad.
remember. I was just gonna say, I remember having a pink ass kitchen set and
Yeah.
an easy bake oven, and guess what? My brothers still decided to practice and bake some cookies in my easy bake oven.
And that's a good point you made, because every little kid that is in go to daycares all across this country, you're going to see little boys playing with fucking kitchen sets in daycares. You're going to see little boys picking up dolls, playing with everything. They're not over here like, no, I can't play with these pots and pans because my daddy said I'm gay. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all
That's
people,
learned
man?
behavior. That's learned behavior
Like,
from their parents and listening and watching your parents say ignorant ass shit like
it's the dumbest shit
guys don't,
ever.
boys don't, women don't.
I
The
mean,
fuck?
it's like I like cooking. Cooking is like I have a couple things that help me relieve stress. Obviously,
Yes.
listening to music helps me relieve stress. This
Yes.
podcast,
Yes.
that helps me relieve stress. Writing, creating things, that helps me relieve
Yeah.
stress. But cooking in itself, that is one of the biggest stress
Yeah.
levers. It's just like, man, this is so much fun, and the food tastes great.
Yeah.
the food taste is something so rewarding about, spending all this time. It's like, yo, I can make this now. My resume is more than just fucking spaghetti and
Yeah.
tacos.
I too, yeah, I
You
was gonna
know?
say I too have really gotten into dabbling into cooking just for the fact that you can really just get lost in
Yes.
making your own. If you're like I'm into plating
Mhm.
and just making things just tasty to me. For me, I'm like in general, like most of the time when I'm going out, I gotta doctor my
Yeah.
food that
Oh
I
yeah.
ordered because it's not exactly how I want it. Now I ain't gotta worry about it when I'm cooking it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the way I want it.
You gotta get them flavor profiles. Right? I've never said flavor profiles so much as like, because you watch Chop, Bobby
Yeah,
Flay, you be picking up the slang and everything. It's like, yeah, you
yeah,
gotta emulsify, the cherry vinaigrette. And it's like, nigga, did you just say emulsify? I was like, I
yeah.
did. Been watching Food Network
This a big
all the
L.
time.
This a big L for all the dummies that are out
It
here.
is. And it's also one of those things where it's like little girls shouldn't have toolboxes. So it's like, so do
The
you not
fuck?
want your daughter to not know how to use a screwdriver? Because you know what it is? These are the same niggas who like, my daughter ain't gonna have to depend on no man for shit. She ain't gonna have to worry about these bum ass niggas trying to trick her into giving up the coochie or nothing. What do you think's gonna happen when she don't know how to use a fucking screwdriver? She don't know how to
She
do
gonna
anything.
task rabbit her ass. She
It's
gonna
gonna be
task
some
rabbit.
nigga who gonna come over and he gonna task rabbit her ass because he
Yeah.
gonna be on some. I know how to use a screwdriver. I know how to fix this. What's gonna happen? She gonna be making him some wings. Jerome gonna come over. He gonna put the TV stand together and they gonna Netflix and chill. And you're gonna be mad because she ain't know how to use a screwdriver. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
These are life skills. Everyone should know how to use a screwdriver. You should know how to cook. Like, come on, man. We can't be this dumb to where we are literally just having these stupid ass arguments.
These are just
Come on, people.
survival tools, techniques that's needed to whomever, to everybody. Like
Literally.
you're supposed to teach them young anyway. Start them young. They watching you cook. What makes you think you can cook?
Exactly.
Your son is watching a grown ass man cook in the kitchen, and he's saying the
Exactly.
same thing. I want a kitchen.
Like, exactly. I mean, I saw my pops in there cooking, I saw my pops grilling. So then you go out there and say, hey, this is what niggas do. We grill. So let's learn how to grill. This is what niggas do. We in the kitchen. So we learn how to do this. I'm like, man, a lot of the dudes in my family, they are majority of the cooks. Like, they're the ones who are cooking. Like, I mean, outside of like Thanksgiving or like birthdays, the ladies will do that type of stuff. But it's like,
Oh,
bro,
ladies, huh?
yeah,
Are
the ladies
only in
usually are
control of
doing
the holidays.
the holidays. The
This
fellas
thing.
will do everything else. Like, you know what? This is the 1 to 2 3 days out the year where it's all y'all will do everything else. But
Stupid.
these are just stupid arguments. And
Yeah, yeah.
I would feel like I wouldn't want my son to be a burden on some woman one day. Like if I were to ever have a child, I would
Hey,
not want to
woman,
bring
make
some
me some
kids.
food. Hey,
Yeah,
woman.
I don't want to be raising a bunch of little knuckleheads like that to where you just don't know how to do anything. You'd be that much more of a burden on your partner. Like, come on, man. Like, stop it. Stop being so silly out here, man. Let the little niggas have fucking these little kids. You know what it is? A lot of these dudes are mad that they little kids gonna have better kitchens than them. That's what it is. These little place says better backsplashes than what these kids got, what they parents got. Little homie got a stainless steel kitchen, stainless steel refrigerator. You still got a white refrigerator. That's what it is. They just mad they still stuck in the white refrigerator phase. That's what it is.
I
You know?
mean, let's can we stop with yeah, I just want us to stop. Like clearly people are bored on Twitter. That's what it is.
This started on Facebook, and I was like, man, Black
Well,
Facebook, what is going
Facebook is
on?
already in the hole anyway. So
I was like, man, Black Twitters, they be getting people together. Black Facebook is just a whole other dumpster fire. I was like, God damn,
yeah,
just
yeah.
too many old niggas on here.
Keep doing what you're doing. I hope I see him on Chop. Like
Hell yeah, I'm
Chop
definitely rooting for
Kids.
the little homie. Chop, I don't watch Chop Kids. I'll be like, man, fuck these little kids. I'll be the
I
first one to
don't watch
say,
it, but yeah.
I hate Chop. I fucking hate Chop Kids. I do. I hate any of the any of the kids cooking shows. I hate them. I'm gonna tell you why. Because like y'all are not fucking regular kids. Go out here,
No.
eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Go out here and scrape your arms up. Go shoot some hoops. Go ride a bike. Go sit on here and play some PlayStation. These kids be in here like, I made fucking beef blanc and
A deconstructed egg with
roasted carrots and fucking white asparagus. I was like, I don't even know how to cook this, and I'm 34. You are 8 years old. Go be an 8-year-old, okay?
I sauteed and double basted.
You can only cook the scallops for 2 minutes on each side, or they're really tough. I was like, get out of here. You should not know how to cook scallops at fucking 9 years old. Get out of here.
My palate has grown exponentially because
I just want to punch all of them in the face. It was like, get your ass out of here. You know what I was doing at 9? I was fucking riding bikes, little nigga. You out here fucking making salmon croquettes and shit. Man, get out of here, little nerd. So no, I hate all those. I don't watch it, but I hope the little homie goes. I hope the little homie goes to the adult chopped.
Oh God, hilarious.
Yo, let's keep this thing rolling to a segment that we like to call "Y'all Niggas Is Tripping." Y'all niggas tripping. What you got, Boogie, for y'all niggas tripping?
I'm gonna go with none other than the former Fox star himself of the hit show Empire, Jussie Smollett, aka Juicy Smollett.
You never gonna get rid of that nickname.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's never going anywhere. But if you haven't heard, but they have started in Chicago, they have started the trial of Jussie Smollett about the alleged staging and reporting of a phony hate crime. Now, I also have a couple other pictures, and those that are listening, if you see this picture, this first picture that I posted, it's him. Clearly, it looks like he's in court, but the facial expression that it's giving right now, Jussie's like, damn, I guess I really fucked up on this one. I really fucked up on this one.
Screw the cooch on this one.
He really did. And the other picture that I want to show is the actual night of the incident. He FaceTimed Lee Daniels. Not sure if that would have been my first call.
Yeah, no.
In picture, but maybe my family.
Police.
Police.
Attorneys.
Anybody else. But security. He decided to go with the creator and
I got a new script for you.
Of Lee Daniels. And then I also have a picture of the twins that have allegedly reported that he was paid off, that they were paid off. And this is my issue right now. I want to say this again. This is in Chicago, Windy City, if you will, city of corrupt politics. Dare I say, really terrible parking. Rogers no park. Great pizza. Riddled in crime and racism.
I was gonna say
redlining
racism.
Racism.
Good comedy scene.
You know what I'm saying? Great comedy hub for sure.
Good
for
shopping.
Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Good sports. But
the whole point of me saying all of that is, why are we still focused on this nigga? Like, why does Chicago feel so compelled to make this one the example of all the money that you can waste, of all the taxpayers' dollars? This is what you want. This is what you're leaning in. Lori Lightfoot said, "No, this is it. I can't." Of all the bullshit that she's covered up, that wants to stand by, She wants to stand by this.
This is the one. She's like, nope, nope. The murders, nah, okay, gotta let those go. But this Jesse case, yeah, we gotta prosecute this one to the full extent of the law.
I'm lost right now. I'm lost. I'm lost. And then just to give you guys a quick excerpt of the defense and the prosecutor asks, were you using the sexual tension between you two to progress your acting career? And he
between him and Lee, or between him and who?
Between the twins, because the twins are actors. This is what the defense asked the twins, and one of the twins says, "I didn't know there was sexual tension." At this point, what are we doing right now? Because this seems like just they're trying to update a Facebook relationship right now. Like, what are y'all doing right now?
Was like, I was just hired to rob that nigga. The sexual tension,
like
that was not in the contract.
Like one of the twins said that we got a call from Jesse, and he said, make it look real, but pull back your punches. So we're doing WWE in the middle of the freezing cold.
They was walking down Michigan Ave, like off the top turnbuckle.
I'm lost. Like at this point, y'all niggas are tripping if y'all feel like this is where y'all want to spend y'all money. This is where we at.
It's one of those things where it's like, not that you should be making up hate crimes at all, because the people who actually do experience those are not believed. But you could have done a way better job than this, sir. Like,
agreed.
A way better job. Like, this thing just, there's so many dumbass intricate pieces to this thing, and I was just like, so where did this actually fall apart at? Like, how many walkthroughs did y'all do? Like,
oh, there was no practice.
Because this was just like,
there was no blocking, there was no practice.
And also it was just like, this was during a polar vortex. I was like, bruh, I know races, they hate black people, but they don't hate niggas to that much where they want to go out in negative 40-degree weather to whoop your ass. They're like, I'm not trying to cape for races here, but look, niggas, there's even niggas who don't even do drive-bys when it's that cold outside. So what makes you think racists are gonna be like, yeah, let's go out here? There's no one outside right now, bruh. No one.
I think mistakes were made.
So many
mistakes were definitely made, and people do not want to admit guilt. But at the same time, there is no way, as a city, if I was the city's prosecutor, I would be like, yo, we got to keep going with this.
I'm just fining him for being a dumbass. I'm like, bro, I am fining you for even thinking that it's remotely cool to go outside when it's a negative 40 outside for a foot long from Subway of all places. Like, sir. Sir. Jimmy John's, maybe. Jersey Mike's, okay. Potbellies, you got an argument. But Subway, come on, bro. What are you doing?
This man probably threw away that sandwich right before he got his ass beat. He was like, I don't need this shit.
No, he probably kept that. He was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and eat this. At least I can, dry up my tears with this hard ass bread that they've been giving his ass. Like, do better, man.
Y'all niggas is tripping. All of them. Jussie, the city of Chicago,
lawyers,
the twins, the lawyers,
polar vortex, everybody's fucking tripping.
Y'all tripping. So that's my your niggas is tripping. Who you got, young man?
This one kind of perturbed me because this wasn't. I'm just gonna kind of rule this out by saying I don't think this was a nigga here. Okay. Woman on a Delta Airlines flight goes viral after allegedly breastfeeding her cat. I know that this is y'all niggas tripping, but I am inclined to say that cracker ass cracker. That's what I'm inclined to say, that this was definitely a white woman who did this, because only a white person would think to do something like this. Look at the cat. I'm hoping this isn't the cat, but I would assume this was probably the cat's face. Like, what were you doing, ma'am?
Mm.
And why did you think that doing this on this flight was the best time to do this? Why not wait till you get home? Why not maybe take your cat to the bathroom, or something? Why? And this is a whole new meaning to catnip. This is
Oh
a
God.
this is just like, wow, like like I'm just really just like, why? Like, at what point were you just like, you know what, I don't have a baby? Maybe she had a baby because it was like, okay, maybe my baby doesn't like the milk anymore, so you know what, I don't want this milk to go to waste, so you know what, Fluffy, I just, cats like milk, but why not put it in the cat's bowl? Why do you have to have the cat latch on to the teat? I got so many questions, but at the same time, I don't.
At this point, I'm just beginning to think people who go on airplanes, who when we hear these crazy stories, they are doing that to get a reaction and to get these articles and headlines. Like they want to be seen.
But
Like,
what's the end game for wanting to be seen? Because you're not gonna get any type of fame for being like the breast milk feeding lady to cats. Like, you're not getting anything by being that lady.
people are money hungry or just hungry for the attention. Like that's a new
This is
thing
true.
now in this
This is very true.
generation. We're in a generation of oversharing, and we're also the generation of likes and attention. You want that 15 minutes of fame? They want it right now, and they'll do anything.
This is one of those. Yeah, this is definitely anything, and it's just like, wow, man. She was just sitting at home one day. It's like, you know what? I wonder if my cat likes breast milk. I just have so many questions, ma'am.
Yeah, how
So
do you
many
start?
questions.
How do you even start that journey?
Also, like, what do you say if you're the person, like, let's say you just happen to be sitting next to her on this flight, and you just look over and it's like, whoa, it's a
Full on
cat
nip.
on a titty.
Yeah,
Like,
full on nip.
like, what are we doing here? Like, and it's just like, ma'am, I'm hitting that button, like, stewardess. And that conversation, that's not an easy conversation to have. It's like, ma'am, excuse me, we need you to put your titty away. Like, it's not a baby, it's a cat.
Pop your titty.
I just, and cats' teeth, they have like them weird like fang things. So it's just like her titties is all fucked up. Like, ugh.
I mean, maybe that's a fetish that she likes too. But at the same time, I'm just
Hey,
starting to believe people are. I'm not gonna call people crazy because I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. But I will call people
they're definitely out there.
mentally unstable. I
Yeah,
will say
definitely
that.
out there. Do
I
you
will say
think?
that.
Do you think people have always been this crazy and we just didn't know about it because of the internet?
Yeah.
Or the internet has just like, oh, it's just kind of opening our eyes to the
Well,
level of crazy.
oh,
Have we just always been there?
most definitely. The crazy. Okay, see, I said I was gonna not do that, and I did anyway. But the mentally unstable has always been there. It's just been amplified because again, we have access to see what people are doing outside of our circle.
It's just like, I just don't like it. I like when we just didn't know. I like when it was just like when you came across that one crazy person, you was like, damn, that's my first crazy person. Now it just seems like everybody's got something wrong with him.
Yeah,
Like,
but everybody does have something wrong with them.
yeah, but there's normal levels of like, oh, I got
Well,
anxiety. It's normal levels to
okay, well
like having stuff wrong with you.
let's
Like,
normalize people being different in every form of fashion. Now, if I don't know if this is a form of bestiality, if this is a form of animal endangerment, uh
this is on the we all are different. Yes, this is on the far end of
oh,
different.
most
This
deaf.
is probably the lady that was like eating paint in school, and you were like, "Hey, let's not say too much to Catherine. We don't want her to trip out." That was
Most deaf.
probably her.
Most deaf.
That's probably who this person is. It's like you don't want to say too much to set them off because you don't want them to whoop your ass,
Oh,
or if they
absolutely,
just
absolutely.
happen
We know
to,
those. We know those people.
happen to unload on people like, you know what, Nate and Adrian, they were cool. Let me save them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
That type of shit. Yeah, I mean, stop breastfeeding cats, y'all. Just cut
The
it out.
fact that we even have to say that just means there's more confirmation that we're all
We're
doomed.
doomed.
We're all doomed. You felt that? You felt that inside? I was gonna say.
It's like, my God, every day I feel like God is up there. He's just like, God damn. He was like, no, I just need to come back right now. Like, I need to save these niggas from themselves. It was just like, man, I just, yeah. On that note, let's get to this last ad.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
Final topic. Federal regulators have given debt collectors the okay to pursue debtors via email, text messages, and social media sites. That's right. Sally Mae is going to be coming for all of us.
I mean, that's just an incentive to get the hell off of social media.
Man, for real, there has never been an easier decision for me to be made. Like, let's pull this plug right now.
I don't really be on them shits anyway. Say less.
I've weaned myself off, but let me find out Navit about to be in folks' DMs, or you out here liking booty pictures, and they like, well, you know what you can do? You can send us that money you owe us while you're on here liking these booty pics.
Yo, that's gonna be hilarious. The teams that are hired to actually go and locate people on social media. Like, what up, bro? Yeah, that ass was fat, but I'ma still need that money.
You know what else is fat? This balance.
Right. Yo, how sad
Go ahead
is
and
it?
send some money over, dog.
Yo, but how sad is it that they have to go through those links just to try to get their money back? At this time, everybody is struggling, okay?
Man.
Stop trying to get this money. So to me, what I'm hearing is the debt collectors are struggling, and the companies that are hiring the debt collectors are struggling too. So this is all just a fuck around for everybody.
Literally, it's gonna be crazy because niggas is gonna be like, oh, you see that game last night? It was like, no, but we do see that you owe us $375 for your Capital One bill, which was due 5 days ago.
Yo, stop it.
They gonna be putting nigga shit out here. They gonna literally blast niggas. They're gonna be like, hey, Jerome, you are 3 months past due on your car note. If you want to keep rolling to pick up these big booty chicks that you be liking, you better send us over at least 2 payments.
I mean, I have seen TikTok hacks where they're like trying to show everybody how to remove all the tracking and following on that, because that's clearly what's happening next. That's the rollout is real. Like
You know what?
people
The biggest
are,
way to
yeah,
not be followed,
yeah,
delete the fucking app.
yeah, facts.
Like I'd be damned if a fucking avatar on the metaverse hits me up for a medical bill. Like I'd be damned if some goofy ass alien is like, my boy, you owe us $45 for this doctor visit. Like if you don't get your ass out of here, like come on now, like leave people alone. Social media is where they go to escape the fact they have bills, and now y'all about to be fucking harassing people on social media.
I mean, it is a smart move. It's a real smart move for real. Because everybody done got hip to the scam likely. Scammers are scamming from the phone calls.
There's gonna be
So
so many bots like fucking hitting people up. It's gonna be ridiculous. I was like, God damn. I was like, I thought I could get away from y'all. I was like, nah, nigga. They gonna be in your DMs. They gonna be It's gonna be like people gonna be creating fucking fake profiles.
yeah,
That's what's
easily.
gonna
Happy
happen.
birthday, yo! But you still got this bill that you need to.
Remember that credit card from college? I was like, yeah, that interest rate just keeps climbing up, my boy. Might as well go ahead and pay us now. Keep liking those pictures though.
Right. I see you went out on vacation, but you still didn't you didn't have time to contact us about this outstanding deal.
It's gonna be funny as fuck. Capital One gonna be liking niggas pics like, oh, you was in Barbados, huh? It was like, yeah. It was like, so when we getting paid? When we getting our money?
Right. So we shouldn't cancel this dispute that you
It was like, Nobu, huh? It's gonna be like niggas is gonna hate it. I'll be like, fuck. I was like, people gonna be like, look, nigga, it was 7 years ago. It was like that shit should be off my credit report by now. And they be like, nah, my boy. It was like, we coming for you. It was like, remember when you opened up Comcast in college and you didn't fucking pay us because you and your roommate got fucking evicted? My boy. It was like, come on.
Yeah. I was gonna say, so maybe because of this will in fact do a ripple effect, and people are going to eventually stop oversharing just so they can avoid debt collectors.
Niggas are still gonna overshare.
Oh, okay.
Niggas are still gonna overshare. They just gonna be using that block button real heavy. Like Instagram and go, we don't know what the fuck is going on. Like the block button is disabled. Like they gonna be going crazy with that shit. I just like imagine.
Good luck with getting that money, man.
Yeah, for real. Ain't nobody paying them. Just imagine you find out, like it's like, oh, like babe proposed to me. This is just he took me to Paris. God. Amazing. And it was like, you know that his credit ain't shit. They will be like, girl, you don't want to marry this nigga. It's like they're gonna be ruining relationships and everything. It's gonna be like, I just got an alert from Capital One on my Instagram page that you are behind. Like it's gonna be some shit.
They're gonna be like, girl, listen, watch out, girl.
Scammers be scamming.
Right. Oh my God. They're gonna be like, I can already see it. Like the government, like, ooh, girl, you know he got a PP loan that he is faulty on.
They definitely gonna be putting niggas business. You know what's next though? You know what's next? Child support. That's gonna be next. It's gonna be like, hey Jamal, you up here liking big booty 35. You need to be over here taking care of these 6 kids at the crib. Like that's what's gonna be next. Friend of the court is gonna be hitting niggas up. I can foresee it. It's gonna be there. Just imagine if creditors can do this. Imagine what the child support people gonna be doing.
I mean, we knew this from start. They're always watching. So
alimony, they're gonna be hitting people up for everything now. Divorce. This is gonna be like straight in the DMs. Straight. You be thinking you cheating on someone, like, haha, nah, my boy, you been served. Wow. It's like
you're making valid points right now.
Like, God damn, I hate that I am too. I think they listening. They're like, oh, write this shit down. They was like, child support. We really gonna get these niggas now. Like,
whew, y'all better go private. That's all I gotta say. Y'all better go private.
Man, get them burner accounts set up. Better pay all your bills because they are coming. I wonder when this is gonna start because I have no intentions on paying Navi yet, so they can slide in my DMs if they want to.
I ain't got that problem. I got credit card debt. I ain't got student loan.
D-Day. I'll be like, Navient, Sally Mae, whatever the fuck your name gonna be in like 5 years, blocked on every account. You know, Instagram now got the block where you can block people from setting up other accounts now.
Oh yeah.
So Navient gonna be blocked into perpetuity.
Oh yeah. All them shell
blocks
accounts.
in the future.
Yep.
It's like, God damn. Well, Boogie, we have came to the end of episode 52. Is now officially in the book. Shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate y'all for checking in per usual. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. What you got for the good folks?
As always, hit that bell button, just like we said in the beginning of the show, to get all of the notices for all of our new content. Get that notification. Go ahead and hit that bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back at it. It's getting bigger and greater. We out here.
We are back, and we promise. We'll do better. We have some slip ups. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us still. We still had a little bit of the vacation on the brain. We'll be better next week. Again, thank y'all. Like, subscribe. I'm your boy Nate Galloway.
I'm Adrian Bradyberg.
This has been another dope episode of Late Night with Nate. What should we give Boogie the bells or the bombs? What you gonna do this time? Bells or the bombs?
There you go.
Bombs!